Evaluation of Pinewood Elementary School's Title I program for the fiscal year 2025. Title I is a special grant from the government to support schools with high percentages of children from low-income families. This money helps the schools to provide academic support and resources to make sure students can do their best in school. Title I also helps teachers and parents. It gives teachers extra training and resources to help them become even better at teaching. Title I also encourages families to get involved in their child's education because when families are involved, children usually do better in school. Title I funds for your child's school are based on the number of qualifying students enrolled at the school. These numbers are reported to the state in February each year to guide funding for the upcoming year. These federal funds are dedicated to enhancing your child's education in 3 important areas, going beyond what the school is already expected to provide. First, supporting your child's success. Title I funds can be used to improve your child's achievement in areas where the school needs to grow. This means targeted programs and resources to help your child thrive academically. Second, empowering teachers. Your child's teachers can benefit from professional development opportunities funded by Title I. These trainings help teachers sharpen their skills to better support your child's learning journey. Third, strengthening family engagement. As a parent or caregiver, you play a crucial role in your child's education. Title I funds can support activities and resources to help you get involved and support your child's learning at home. By understanding how Title I funds are allocated and participating in decisions about how they are used, you can help ensure that your child receives the support they need to succeed in school and beyond. As parents, it's important to understand how the Title I program is evaluated to ensure it's effectively supporting our children's education. We evaluate the Title I program through multiple lenses. First, assessing student progress. Title I programs regularly assess your child's academic progress. These assessments help identify areas of strength and areas needing improvement, guiding the allocation of resources for targeted support. Measure program impact. Schools evaluate the effectiveness of Title I programs by tracking various indicators. This ongoing monitoring ensures that resources are being used effectively or efficiently to benefit your child and others. 3, family involvement. Your input is valuable. Title I evaluations often include opportunities for parent feedback through surveys, meetings, and involvement in decision-making processes. Your thoughts help shape the program to better meet the needs of all students. 4, transparency and communication. Schools should provide transparent information about Title I programs. Look for regular updates and communication to see how it's helping your child succeed. By understanding how Title I programs are evaluated and actively participating in the process, you can help ensure that your child receives the best possible support to succeed academically. During this meeting, we will be sharing information on our Title I program for this year with the hopes that you will share your thoughts to help us make informed decisions for the upcoming school year. Our Title I spending must support our school-wide plan to increase student achievement. Our first area of focus for this school year was Tier 1 instructional practice. This year, we spent a total of $103,357 of our Title I funding supporting this area. This funding supported the literacy coach salary, which supported teachers with instructional implementation, Generation Genius, which was a subscription to support science implementation in grades 5 and 6, materials and supplies for supporting student instructional needs in Tier 1, print shop costs for assessments and student copies of instructional materials, magnetic readers to support rigorous Tier 1 instruction, book sets to enhance Tier 1 instruction, comprehension, and fluency, summer slide materials to support student learning over the summer, and Title I parent events to support reading and or math at home. To measure the effectiveness of our Title I program, we must review the data. This year, our goal was to increase the overall proficiency for English language arts higher than 64%. You can see in this graph that kindergarten was almost 80%, first grade almost 70, second grade about 60, third grade was a little over 60 at 64%, fourth grade was 60%, fifth grade was a little over 60%, and sixth grade did reach that 60% as well. Another area of focus for this school year was students with disabilities proficiency rates. This year, our Title I funding spent a total of $60,000 to support this area. This funding provided the literacy coach salary, who worked with ESE teachers to support instructional planning for students with disabilities, a Title I instructional teacher who worked with the ESE teachers and students to provide additional support, Title I instructional assistant who also worked with the ESE students, Generation Genius subscription, materials and supplies to support those instructional needs in Title I, print shop costs, magnetic readers, book sets to enhance Title I instruction, summer slide materials, Title I parent events, and Lexia Online to support instructional learning gaps. To measure the effectiveness of the Title I program, we have to review this data as well. This year, our goal was for 42% of our students with disabilities to achieve proficiency. You can see in this graph that about 25% of third graders, about 18% of fourth grade, 7 to 8% of fifth grade, and 8% of sixth grade were proficient. To measure the effectiveness of our Title I program, we have to review that data as well. The next area of focus was the students with early warning indicators having proficiency. We spent a total of $46,036.70 in this area. This supported our literacy coach salary, Title I instructional teacher, a Title I parent liaison, Generation Genius, materials and supplies for supporting instructional needs in Tier 1, 2, and 3, print shop costs, magnetic readers, book sets to enhance Tier 1 instruction, summer slide materials, Title I parent events, and our Lexia Online program. The goal was to have 71% meet proficiency. In kindergarten, every student with an early warning indicator met proficiency. You can see in first, second, third, fourth, and fifth and sixth grade the results from PM1, PM2 to PM3 as shown below. Our improvement focus for Area 4 was students needing intervention. We spent a total of $103,357 on a literacy coach, Title I instructional teacher, Title I assistant, materials and supplies for supporting students in Tier 1, 2, and 3, summer slide materials, Title I parent involvement events, and our Lexia Online program. Our goal was for 70% of those students scoring a level 1 or 2 in 2024 to make that learning gain. You can see in the graph the levels of proficiency. One focus of our Title I program is to strengthen family engagement in our school. We gather input from families to determine which events and training to provide at the school. This year, we spent a total of $1,436.70 in this area. This went towards Title I parent nights to enhance home learning strategies, like Pinewood page turners, where every student received a book, This also paid for printing materials for at-home directions and activities and exit surveys. A Publix math night, printing materials for grade level activities and exit surveys. A bedtime stories night, and a spring fling for summer slide materials. Take home communication folders for every student to enhance the homeschool connection, planners for every student, and kindergarten orientation supplies. In technology, this money is in addition to any technology the district may provide to schools and is used to increase success in the areas in need the school identified. In total, we spent $77,030 this year. This went towards Lexia Online, maintaining supplies for technology, Promethean boards and laptops, Generation Genius, a Right Score subscription, Renaissance Learning, and a Barton spell checker to provide intervention supports for students in needing intensive phonics support. Our summer Title I plans, we spent $4,900. This supports a reading boot camp, our school improvement plan for the 25-26 school year, and some professional developments. As a valued member or stakeholder of this school, we need you to be part of our decision-making activities by completing this survey for the presentation. We use all this input to determine our focus areas, to tell us what you want to spend next year's Title I funds on, to let us know what we are doing is working and what you feel needs to be updated, getting rid of, or created new, and to be an active part of our school family. All input is reviewed and considered for our comprehensive needs assessment. Again, please use this QR code to share your thoughts about the program.